Hey, I've got the matching power nozzle for my 1993 D4C SE. How about we take it apart and see if I can do any bearing replacements on it? I have no idea what it has in here for a motor, so let's find out. Let's see what we have here. Real close. You know, plenty of brush length considering the age. That's amazing. I don't know if this was replaced at some point in time, but plenty of brush length. Oh yeah, you want to hear how bad this bearing is? How dry it is? Look at that. Let's see if you can hear that. Yeah, it just spins and spins. There's nothing left in there at all. So, took a close look at the bearing, and it is indeed 608Z. So 608Z, 608ZZ, same thing. Metal on both sides and the 608 type. And the good news is I've got plenty of these. I even have a whole other pack of these PGNs as well. So yay, I can put a bearing back on. And just to remind you again, this is what you do not want your bearing to do. Definitely shouldn't do that. Alright, for all you bearing aficionados, we can see when I pulled the caps, that's gone. There's a little bit of blob there, I suppose, on the edges, that little green stuff. And of course, the bearing itself, I mean, there's just nothing. There just isn't anything at all. So just gone. Looks in good shape, but doesn't sound in good shape. Got some 800 grit. Let's clean this up. Dirty. All right, that's not perfect, but that's pretty good. So I managed to get this bearing precisely put back on again. Took a little while. And I call this type of bearing like a blind bearing because you don't really know where it sits in the shaft. So that's why I took some measurements. Anyway, when you go and put it back into the clamshell back there, what you need to do is take the carbon brushes, pre-seat them kinda, and then align them to this mark and this mark for the width. And then you know that your main bearing is seated properly in the right position. And like magic, this little, I don't know, sleeve piece, I suppose, goes over the main shaft that the belt rides on, and that was easy to put back on. No problems there. So I took this, I guess we could call it a end fan bearing, and I soaked it in some 3-in-1 blue can right here. And I've had good results with this. I've also had great results using this stuff as well. So do whatever you feel most comfortable with. Boy, all that is sure smooth. That is just really smooth. Got a couple of hairs here I want to get out. Come on out of there. That is just really, really smooth. So good to go for quite some time. Cut that hair out. All right, now we got to get the bottom on. Kind of a lip here to get. There we go. Slide the wheels over a bit. And here we go. Fantastic. Now I think I did, what was that? I did this right here. Stuck that in. And put the cord on. Just feed the cord up. Come on. Super simple, right? And that's it. Finally, all done, but I guess I'll have to wait to run this until I get my other D4C up and running again. So stay tuned.